Welcome back to the holy shit, man.
Bro, we'll take the filter off.
I know. Let's go. Welcome back to the Nerdcore Live Show number 155. As always, live and indirect to you all through video platforms such as Twitch and YouTube on a wonderful, wonderful Friday night. So this is the Nerd Chicano himself to host the show alongside my wonderful co-host, Young Yoda.
Sup, everybody. All I have to say is, come curious.
I saw something else before it focused.
What the fuck was that, bro?
I don't know.
I read something else before the camera focused.
That's my other card.
And I still don't know what I read.
So I bought new cards, bro.
Cool. All right. I was like, wait, is he gonna show off the Ikiru program from eBay?
No,
like,
that's
did it
just
get
shit
here
from
that
Japan.
fast?
That's shit from Japan, bro. That ain't here yet.
It's like, wow, man, they made that shit come in like quick.
You know,
But also,
They can't teleport, man.
also joining us, the Lucky Peach.
Speaking of Japan, Junji Ito adapted a manga for The Lighthouse, and if nobody buys it for me for my birthday, I am going to riot.
When's your birthday?
It's on Wednesday, but the manga releases on the 9th.
Shit.
I will accept
All
late.
right, y'all, go ahead and send in that $50 Streamlabs.
There it is.
I will accept late gifts if it's the Junji Ito Lighthouse thing.
Also joining us.
Y'all haven't noticed.
Also joining us. Man, it's a good time to have him here. I know he wants to be here. I know it. Yo, it is none other than the man himself, the man with the Mr. Thick Zone, Thickums. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Man with a badass.
Cut a slice.
What's good, Keon?
I just want to say for the record, Brad's camera is really off center on him, and it's really big.
that better for you, big guy?
Yes, thank you so much, Brad.
The whole
this better for you, Keon?
Incredible.
Is this better for you?
You are absolutely incredible. Thank you so much. But you know,
A little OCD
I'm doing
going
good.
on.
I'm doing good. Thank you so much for that lovely introduction. You guys want to see my fireworks?
What the fuck?
I can't.
It's
Next
a
time,
Loki
next
thing.
Next time. Also joining us for another week, the wonderful host.
Ho. We're not really strangers. You know the rules, and so do I. I was holding that one because I was like, okay, I'll just wait my turn.
No, Keo, I'm reading about the rules, okay?
Hello, Strange. Isn't that a video game?
Hello, dear.
Huh?
I'm thinking of Hello Neighbor.
You're thinking of Hello Neighbor.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Of course, the pro is here. Go for the Dutch angle, Brad, since you're talking Loki.
I was telling, I think it was Gio. I was telling last night. It was like being in the chat at the same time as Stacy was a different experience.
Yeah, we were in the chat for the one time that Stacy's actually respectful. Doesn't come in with the jokes.
Just at the end, right at the end.
Well, yeah. Once we were done talking about the film,
It was a whopper of a joke, though. It was a good joke.
Yeah. All right, man. As always, live on a Friday night. We're here to talk about Loki, but more about that at the end of towards the end of the show. I want to go ahead and get it going here. Want to hear from y'all. How y'all doing? Brad, go first. What's up?
I'm having trouble opening plastic.
Okay, Rachel, what's up? How you doing today?
I'm good. I don't know if y'all can tell by my volume. My parents are not home this time, so hopefully no interruptions.
Oh, hi, Dad.
I got my shit together today. I did a bunch of things. I was very much an adult. And I had a job
Ooh.
interview, so that was cool. I
Nice.
won't know if I got it for like a month. But it's whatever. I'm hopeful. It went very well. I got along with the manager very well because we're pretty close in age. So that made it easier for me to talk. And she was like, the reason I'm hopeful is because she was like, I'm going to get a phone call soon about like the timeline of construction. So I know when they're going to finish. But just in case we end up being behind schedule, I don't want to give any job offers just yet. So like her choice of words is what like got me being like, oh, okay, it's in the bag.
Hey,
So.
hey, nice. You see? I told you you're gonna get it.
I didn't
All
get
right.
the other one.
Speaking into
Yeah, fuck it.
existence.
Keon, what's up, bro? How you doing? How you been, bro? It's been a while.
I'm doing pretty good. I've just been trying to better my life right now, and I just started. Well, I mean, you guys know Well, you guys probably don't know that I'm back in school.
No, you
No.
were trying to
Oh.
go back in. Yeah,
Did I said that?
yeah, you
before?
told me how you were trying to register for classes and everything,
Oh,
trying to
okay.
get back in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It was a matter of time when
I'm-
you went back in.
Yeah. So I'm back in school, and I just finished an interview Tuesday actually, and I start the job Monday.
Hell
Hey, let's go,
yeah.
bro.
Mhm.
Let's go, man.
Speaking of
I don't have the
interviews,
siren, but I have.
We have that. I don't know if that helps you
Yeah,
feel any
for sure.
better about it, but
Yeah.
So yeah, speaking of jobs interviews, I hope that you do.
No.
And I know you will get the job, Rachel. So
Yeah. All right, man.
Sorry,
Gio,
I
what's
was
up?
muted.
Speaking of job interviews, I was sitting in on job interviews this week for an office position. I brought it up yesterday, but I was like, oh, I'm gonna just make this 3 in a row. When people talk about job interviews, I don't know. I've been working. Yeah.
It's like that one video.
Yep. It just starts crying.
Oh, I
Oh,
got terrified because somebody in the office was having lunch. They were like chatting and having lunch, and then they were having a conversation, and somebody got really excited and they went like, "Stop!" like really loud in the middle of the story, and like I was conversing with a coworker, and we just heard "Stop!" and it was like, ah, and just had like a big laugh about it. That was
Yeah. Bradley, what's going on with you, bro? How was your Friday treating you?
Oh, pretty good. No worries. I talked to a contractor, so he's going to install that AC unit for me.
Oh fuck
my
yeah,
God.
man!
Yay! Yay!
No. Hold on. It's not for his room that he's in right now. It's for the
his
one.
attic, right?
Yeah,
For
the
my-
attic.
yeah, for my attic.
Yeah!
That's why I hold my ass up there. Only been 2 years.
Yeah. You know,
30 more
you gotta
minutes.
go back for a lot of episodes to hear about Brad. Like, yeah, I just want to go ahead and fix up the attic.
Yeah,
and,
right.
like-
That's
5 years
This
later.
is-
okay.
This is the first time hearing about it, so yay!
Real fans know about the what's it called? Longtime fans of the show know about how long Brad's been talking about that attic. Like, I think if you
Yeah.
go back to the first episode of like the reboot of the live show, I think you can actually see Brad up there, and he's like, "Yo, this room is too fucking hot, bro.
Too fucking hot, man. I'll come back.
I'm coming back
Fucking shit.
down." Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
actually,
man.
congratulations to Stacey.
Not quite an interview, but I've celebrated my 15th anniversary of my work for this month. How I survived this long, I'll never know. Congrats,
Same,
Stacy.
same.
Yeah, I was like, Brad, you're gonna what's
Yay,
it called?
capitalism!
Brad, you're gonna surprise us and be like, yeah, I just interviewed for a new job. 'cause fuck
No,
this.
I'm almost to 10 years at this job, which makes
Yeah.
me fully vested. So
At this point, you're in. Yeah.
well, I'm in to at least until November,
Yeah.
but I don't know.
Yeah. Brad's like, or something or one of the episodes like pops off real good, and we get some big traction. Somehow these companies want to work. Well, these companies want to work with us, and it's like
me and Raul have to do tours and like, oh shit.
But
I'm bringing Chillzone with me.
Yeah. But yeah, what's called? It's been a good day, man. What's called? Was on Sabrina's podcast today for her Patreon. We talked about In the Heights, and I got to talk a little bit about what's going on with Before I Leave, and we did that. I was watching La Strada for Monday's review because tonight I want to go ahead and devote some time to watching Stalker because
I need to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, if y'all don't know, Stalker is 2 hours and 41 minutes long. You know, it ain't.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I hear that, Keon.
Bro, I do have an update though.
What happened, Brett?
I just started playing this game.
Hey.
But what about Tsushima? Oh.
What about Tsushima?
I was actually going to play
Speaking of
that game, and then
things.
I'm like, I don't want to.
Speaking of starting
without
things,
Gio.
I'm about to expose myself. So obviously, I have the Luckiest Peach podcast, but as a few of the people here right now know, I don't listen to podcasts.
Rachel drops their money and they don't check out any of the fucking shows.
I don't.
Nope. It's another shame.
I make one, but I don't listen to them.
Oh, you don't listen to your own shows?
Oh no.
I listen to that shit
was-
all the time because it makes me laugh how stupid I am.
I used to do that. Yeah.
Hold on, you're telling me you haven't been you never listened to our Cinema Condition episodes and stuff, and you haven't listened to Cinema Condition, or man, if you don't get the fuck out of here, man.
What are you getting mad
I don't
for?
listen to podcasts.
Shane don't listen to shit neither.
I don't listen to podcasts, like, and I'm not just talking about like us. I'm talking just in general.
Yeah.
I don't listen to them, but I found one that I love. That's the news. I found one that I really like. I told Gio about it, like at like 1 a.m. Because it's just this it's a Greek mythology podcast, and all the episodes are like 20-30 minutes. Like it's easy. It's
I mean,
right up
listen,
my
Brad.
alley.
I saw that face, bro. Listen, Greek
I just-
mythology is a different beast, bro. I'm just saying. That, like,
I thought they said Greek pathology, so I was sitting here all confused.
I mean, there's a book about. See, don't make me nerd out because there's a book written by I can't remember the name, but like it's about plague.
Pathology.
It's about the plague that happened around the Peloponnesian War. Anyway,
Fucking
Bro,
Wait,
say-
so
y'all
Rachel
already know
said-
this.
Rachel
This
said
is-
What
Greek
was that
mythology?
noise?
you want
If
to talk
y'all
about
wanna know
Greek
this, this has
mythology?
This has been my thing my entire life. Like not even like before I even found out Percy Jackson existed. I've just been into this shit. Like into this shit. So yeah, to find a podcast that is short and I'm enjoying, it's great.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, it's been quite the week. We had ourselves a pretty fun time on Monday discussing. What the fuck did we discuss, Brad? Holy shit.
Sorry, there's Lent.
Oh, booty call, baby.
Booty
yeah,
Call,
booty
yeah, we
call.
talked about
That's my
Bert.
movie, bro. I saw y'all went over there. I went to.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Bruh, Keon, you should have watched it and come on with us, bro. It was a fun time.
I mean, that dog.
I mean,
I
I hate
enjoyed
watching
that movie so much. I was like, can I come on?
That taint licking dog, bro.
I just couldn't get over Jamie Foxx's foot. Just like the big ass corn on
I
it.
couldn't
Just,
either.
that's the ugliest fucking foot I ever saw.
No, bro. Was good, Aiden.
the track.
Aiden on YouTube.
Hey,
Bro, what I want to bring up the fact that what's it called? Fuck, not the taint licking, but I still laughing at the freaking the rap, like just
the bubble wrap.
Saran wrap.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, it was sorry.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm still laughing at the impressions kink. Like,
Oh yeah.
I shouldn't be laughing at Jamie Foxx doing Martin Luther King Jr. having sex. Like, what?
Yeah. Or him doing Bill Cosby. Oh man.
Yeah, that one did not age well.
Speaking of feet, though, we need to talk about this TikTok that Raul sent me yesterday of
Oh,
this
is it the
girl
Tarantino?
meeting where she met
That's what I sent,
Tarantino, and
Raul.
she's like, "Can you sign my foot?"
He's like, hell yeah.
she's like, "Would you rate my foot?" And he's like, "What?"
One of the best.
He's like, "No, I couldn't do that, but it would be. It's a nice foot."
It's a nice foot.
I shit you not. If there wasn't like people around and like it was only her and that girl, he would have been saying something completely different, bro.
Man, he might have been sucking on some toes. What are we talking about?
like cute with it, just
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it would have been like that dog and booty call, been licking
He's
all
like,
them
it
toes.
he's like, it would be near the top. It's a really nice foot.
It's a great foot. Love it. 10 out of 10 would recommend.
damn,
Tarantino and
trap.
feet, man. Oh god, man. Tarantino and feet. Oh god.
Yeah,
but
man.
yeah, it's a classic pairing, bro. You know, Tarantino loves feet. And
This is the audition center for Could Have Been Records.
this is the audition that could have been. Hey man, that recent one, bro, with the guy with the chains, bro. Yo, Drewski, man, flamed that ass hard, bro. Oh man, but yeah, guys, I hope everyone's having a good day today, and yeah, it's been unbearable in Texas with this heat. This heat is just absolutely driving my ass up the wall, bro. You know, the mosquitoes have started to calm down, which I hope doesn't mean that they're gonna come back anytime soon. But god damn, it's fucking hot out there, dude.
There's still a swarm of them at my front door.
Nah, man, they're done with me right now. You know, they decided to go ahead and stop fucking with me. But yeah, you know, Brad has new cards. What's up with that?
I do.
What's
They're
up
not,
with that?
They're not horrible cards. So they're actual ones I don't think I have to skip.
Oh, no masturbation ones?
Maybe, I don't know.
Oh, dude, that one episode.
Yeah.
God damn. That's all that Brad was pulling.
There's a bunch of masturbation questions.
Only for Gio.
I'm waiting for the day that like someone at my job happens to pawn that episode. It just goes like,
Dude,
like I'm like, it's either gonna go two ways. One, I'm gonna get like put in the office and be like, hey, you can't be on that show anymore, or it's gonna be like, hey, Gio, you seem to know a lot about masturbation. This is a sex positive office. Let's
Let's talk about it.
Maybe you can have a takeover and talk about.
dude, at one point, like I don't think they'll be able to find it because like you've got to go through episodes upon episodes now. Like you know how like we have a lot of episodes, so I doubt they're gonna be like, let me go ahead and click on the one about Gio talking about masturbation.
We are what are we? We're like 10 away or 9 away from 1,000 total episodes. So they ain't gonna find shit.
Yeah, 1,000. Yeah, if you're wondering how many episodes in total we have on the Nerdcore podcast feed, we are really close to having 1,000 episodes on the feed. 1,000.
Do something special for number 1,000.
Dude, I don't even know which is gonna be 1,000.
Yeah, at this point, we don't know.
Yeah, we just keep going.
Do something.
Yeah. Now, you know, there's some other shows that like, you know, like fucking dude, it's you know it's really tough, Brad. How like sometimes I don't sit back and realize how much we do this shit. We have 429 on the main show. Like, you
Well,
know?
here's my thing, and I didn't realize this. Other podcasts have seasons, and they like take breaks in between. What the fuck is that shit?
Hey man, you want to call out the cinema condition? You can call it out, bro.
I know, not the cinema condition. It was total another one, and they were like, "We're going on season hiatus," and I'm like, "What the fuck is that?"
Yeah, I love how RB3 like what's it called like retweeted that
tweeted
tweet.
all that, and then Berg retweeted like, "What the fuck is that?"
Yeah, it's like there ain't no hiatus here. You know, I put the hiatus. I put like a break in between seasons of cinema condition, so that way I can ask everybody like, okay, what movies are you gonna want, and like so that way we can start claiming everything and organizing everything, and then we start doing it. But like, yo, this stuff here, we go year round, baby. It's like the WWE. Nobody takes breaks.
Season is like the end of December. That's a season.
Yeah.
Oh, apparently, Booker T was in my city last night.
King Booker.
Booker
Yeah.
was Booker had an event at
at the baseball stadium nearby my house. Yes.
yeah at the
Harlem
baseball
Heat?
Yeah,
stadium.
yeah.
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 Reality of Wrestling was there.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's pretty cool, man.
At a baseball stadium.
At a baseball stadium.
A
Yeah.
baseball stadium that is nearby my house that my parents were at.
Five time.
Bitch, what? This bitch keeps going off, and I'm not even saying her name.
Seriously.
She did it the other day while
Yeah.
me and Nicole were watching something, or I don't know what it was.
Yeah. Fuck if I can remember by this point. But yeah, I think it's not even 5-time anymore. I think he's 6-time. He's won it 6 times.
Has
6
he won
times.
it? Wow.
Say,
I think it was 6 times, yeah. But 6-time world champion. But if you want to go WCW champion, it is 5-time. You know. But yeah, man. Brad, you got a card?
I do indeed.
Oh god.
This is for anyone. You don't have to answer this about me every
Brad
time.
is simply the card reader.
What was your first impression of me? God help us.
Oh man.
besides the obvious?
Wait, what the hell?
First
Episode number 1000. Raul admits the film he's working on is coming to America 3. To America 2 period. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Eddie Murphy just all over going family.
Yeah. Don't worry, man. I'm definitely gonna enter that one into fucking into Sundance. Don't worry.
No, it's called America Comes Third.
Yeah. Brad, if they screen my film at Sundance, you know we gotta go, right?
Yeah, I know that's a must.
Yeah. All right, man. But first impression, I'm gonna go with Keon, bro, because we never really do Keon around here. Let's go. First impression. I thought that Keon was older than he was, cause what's it called? We man, had beard and stuff, and just we're hanging around Shane, we're watching streams, like Keon's in chat. Like at first glance, I was like, bro, this man seems a lot older than he is, but also just like Keon's so nice, man. He's such a good guy. He's always just talking with us and messaging us. He's a good dude, man. So my first impression was pretty good of Keon.
Can I add on to that?
What, Brad?
I knew this was like a friendship made forever when he was talking about corn dogs and showers.
Yeah,
my sense of humor right there.
Yeah, when he brought that up, I was like,
what are you talking about? What are y'all doing in that college?
Listen, that's just something I can't control, man. I'm not even.
You'll forever be known for that story, bro.
Yeah, I know. I'll have that as my Hall of Fame.
I like to think they just like their corn dogs steamed. That's what I like to think.
God damn it, bro. But
okay. Brad, you got issues.
Brad, you gonna go? Oh, that's yours or what?
Yeah, I'll have that as mine.
Rachel, what's your first impression of someone in here?
My first impression of Gio was we met in person, and he was wearing a really nice outfit, and so I was like, oh, he's stylish. I don't remember.
Styling him.
Was I?
Yeah, it was like, it was almost like 2 years ago. So yeah, I was like, oh, he's stylish. And then I was also just like, the setting we were in was like a meeting type of thing, and he had like his notebook out and he was writing things down. I was like, oh, he's organized too. And I was like, oh, because I was just sitting there, I was just there. I wasn't doing anything in this meeting. I was just like there. So yeah,
And I didn't even have to write notes because in no way was I a part of anything. It was just me kind of just they're like, hey, it's an open meeting, and so I was like, okay, I'll sit down. I'll come through. I think that was
cool.
even the second time I went, and I got off the bus and went over.
Wait. This was a meeting you didn't have to be at?
Yeah, no, because it was just I was just hanging
Who
out.
goes to a meeting that you don't have to be at? What kind of meeting was this? Is there free food?
When it's people just, your peers, you're like, hey, okay, an opportunity to hang out with friends.
you got to witness
Okay.
the amount of stress we went through that semester.
Well, I learned about that later.
Yeah.
Yo, Keon, what's up, bro?
Are y'all good?
Keon, bro.
No, I'm good.
Fantastic.
I was just listening the entire time, and I looked at Gio,
You're just like,
and he just
What?
Gio, you were just,
he just did
there's
the
multiple.
supermodel like. He
You
said,
just were like,
Oh no, because there's noise outside and I'm annoyed.
dude.
yeah.
I just
Yeah. Yeah.
Gotta get
Like,
that
there's,
side
I can hear
profile.
the water.
The thing
moving
is
in the
that-
house right now.
The
Like,
thing
really
is that he did it for both sides. He was doing it like,
Yeah.
and then he turned around and went,
yeah, because it's noise. So it was like somebody passed by in the street. And I was like, the fucking nerve.
Gotta get the
And
side
then-
I just
profile.
got a glimpse of it.
I was like,
just,
I told them I'm on the show. What they doing with the fucking water?
Yeah.
Like,
Hey, Gio's multitasking with the headshots, okay? Y'all be nice.
yeah. Oh man,
that was good,
that's-
though. That was good.
That's funny, bro. All right, Keon, you want to go next?
I was like, that's actually funny because I was gonna talk about Gio. First impressions of Gio. I thought that I really thought that he was a connoisseur on like fashion. Like really, because like you see like the hat that he's at. I don't know what kind of hat that is, but like
It's
like
a
he
newsboy
wear
cap.
hats like that all the time. And I'm like, people just wear
I got that
hats
hat
like
in
that?
there too, bro.
No, normally like have an exquisite like library of clothing in their closet. Like I don't know why, but
Nah,
I just
baby.
like
don't
Nah,
know.
you're wrong.
it's
This
so
man just said
false. I wear
exquisite
joggers
library, and I love it.
t-shirts, bro. I wear joggers and t-shirts. I just have this hat because like I stole it from my mom's husband, and I wore it a couple times because I hadn't cut my hair like as is now, and I wanted a hat that looked a little bit nicer for a speech class. And right now I'm wearing it because it's the only hat that feels comfortable on my head that doesn't reveal my location in the same way my shirt does.
okay.
All
Well-
right, man. Go ahead and finish, Keon.
I mean,
done?
that was pretty much it.
It's so wild. I was like, because I'd be like, I'm a fashion potato. Like, I just be putting shit on and be like,
I mean,
okay, it's the
listen.
same color. Or I'd be like,
Rachel
okay,
had
we're
something to say
blue.
about it, so
That's wild. That's wild.
obviously you do dress nice.
Yeah.
All right, thanks. Sure.
All right, Gio, what's up? What's gonna be yours?
Okay. I think I've given my first impression of Raul before. I think
Damn,
my
this
first-
man knows a lot.
Okay, I think I'll give it again because it's been a minute. It was like I had met Raul, did not expect to meet Raul, and I was like, oh, this person's like, I was like, oh, I thought this person would be really serious because I had seen him on the group chat, and it was like, oh, okay, like, oh, the director is blah blah blah. I was like, oh, they're like big time, whatever, like they're doing stuff, and then I met
You're
him
so
in the
wrong.
cafeteria, talking about, yeah, you should watch Uncut Gems, to be like Julia looking like like this is a human. It was legitimate. That was legitimately what happened. Like, you talked to like our mutual friend. It was like, yeah, Julia Fox though, man. Yeah, you gotta watch Uncut Gems. We were like, yeah, we're about to watch an anime movie.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I am a fan of Julia Fox.
Yeah, were you just doing a body roll over there? You were just doing body roll, weren't you? I saw that.
I don't know. I didn't see you, but I'm guessing.
Oh man.
That was nice. That was
Oh
smooth.
gosh.
Do it again.
Huh?
Do it again.
I don't know what Brad's talking about.
Exclamation
He's
point tip.
I'm just saying.
literally watching. I don't know.
Rachel, I want to know your first impression of me because, like, the first time we ever hung out was for the podcast, and I still, to this day, I bring up the fact that, yo, you shouldn't have come up to my room to do that podcast, just you and me. Like, what the hell, man?
We did meet previously though, because I gave you those paintings.
Oh, that's right. But I mean, I was just like, hey, here's a painting. So I was like, okay, Cool.
Yeah.
You eating Pringles?
Yeah.
What's with that?
I recognize that cap.
You sound like you.
I literally recognize that cap.
You eat
That's
Pringles?
a Pringles cap.
Can you get to the bottom ones though? Just the hand.
Hey, yo,
the
you got a
tube?
Yeah, I have a small
There you go.
hand.
Yeah, same.
I have a small
Oh,
hand.
man. This hand does not fit inside them Pringles, bro.
Yeah, no,
And Zero just stuck with the Pringle can. Like, God damn it.
and it just slides into there with such ease. Like that's crazy.
Yeah. About
I
to
wish I could do the same thing.
lube that fucking Pringles can all the way up, bro.
I'm
All
gonna
right.
make you a chip soggy.
Yeah. All right, Brad. Wait, let's go get another one in here.
Sir.
What? What do you think is the hardest part of what I do for a living?
Brad, I
Dealing
don't
with
know
people.
dog shit about what you do for a living, bro.
I don't
I
either.
know you work
I
for the
don't-
government. You work for the government, and I know you work with prisoners, right?
Not anymore. They
Oh,
took
not
them away.
anymore. Oh, okay. I don't know anything about what you do for a living.
We'll keep it that way.
See, this is
Um,
how you
I
know
mean-
Brad is like the dad, because it's like, what does your dad do for a living? I don't know.
I mean, I know what my dad does for a living.
Brings home the check, pays the rent. That's all I give a fuck. I got food in the fridge.
Yeah, I know. I mean, Rachel, what they do for a living is, they work at a fucking grocery store. I know the hardest thing about that is dealing with fucking people and their
But
dumbasses.
soon that's going to change. We're speaking into existence right now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah.
You working in retail, you realize just how stupid people are.
Oh, yeah.
That's basically working anywhere.
Yeah.
Especially retail, though. Agreed. Especially
That's like-
retail.
I'd say uncaring, like uncaring for people.
Oh, but they're stupid too. They're really stupid. Yeah. But yeah, that's. I'll go with Rachel. Yeah, it's just dealing with people. Brad, I don't think. Well, wait. I think you know where Gio works, right?
Roughly, right?
Roughly. I don't know. I think
If you need to confirm, you can put it in private chat.
if anything, it's the feeling of not being appreciated. I would guess.
Oh, not anymore.
Not anymore. Okay,
That's
that's good.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. In this one, you're pretty much just gonna have to go for either Brad, Gio, or like Keon isn't employed yet, is he?
He's in college.
Not yet.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm in college. Yeah.
Yeah, but what I do for a living isn't. I don't do any of this for a living. But no,
Maybe one day.
maybe one day,
Hey,
right?
college is a part-time job. Don't even.
Shit, I wish I got money out of it though.
Yeah, I guess I'm about to
Nice.
be working 2 part-time jobs then.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But Rachel, you want to go?
What's the question?
Oh my fucking god.
The question
It
was,
feels like I kind of leached off.
what do you think is the hardest part of what I do for a living?
I think the hardest part is that Brad works for the government. Cause fuck that.
the state
It's
government.
it's not state or fed, so it ain't anything glamorous like that.
Yeah. Oh,
Where
so
everybody
it's
hates
the
it.
local government.
Oh, he said.
Wow,
oh,
that's
I
even
work for
worse.
Pawnee. He said, "I work for Pawnee."
Because my aunt works for the state government here, and I'm like, yeah, no.
All right,
I would
don't
never work
understand.
for the feds. I'll tell you that much.
Keon.
Do 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 do.
Keon,
Silence
you-
is good for podcast.
Oh, I know what's
Um,
happening.
He's
Oh.
buffering.
Testing.
Yeah, I am buffering.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, that's why I was
actually,
just like, okay, let me make some noise.
I say for Raul, I feel like the hardest part about what you do for a living, like, I mean, the only thing I really know is that like you make films.
They ain't for a living, that's for sure.
I mean, yeah, but like that's
One day.
like probably the closest thing.
Not yet.
One day.
Yeah, not yet, at least. It's getting over that mental barrier that nothing that you do will ever be good enough. I guess because I know you kind of struggle with that a little bit, so I feel like that's probably the hardest thing about what you do.
Yeah.
So,
That's when we learned the lesson of moving on, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right.
Good enough.
Gio? It's good enough, bro. Let's
Good
go.
enough.
Move on. Next one?
Thanks for the
Yeah.
editing.
I'd say for Brad, it's having to like not being able to like rely on people to do their job all the time and have to like look and make sure they're doing their job. Because like
That's
you
about
shouldn't
right.
have to hold someone's hand if they're getting paid the amount of the amount a good check. Like, but like I'm sure Brad has to, or Brad, that people want him to, and he's like, nah, do it or don't do it, and we gonna see. You just gonna find out what happens.
Here's the issue between private and government, though.
Mhm.
Government, you can't just fire them. You gotta have paperwork, like months worth of paperwork. There ain't no like getting fired, unless you're a supervisor. Then they can tell you to go.
Oh, once
Yeah.
you're in.
Yeah, once you're up there, you don't have like the merit system. So if they just you can just be there one day and they'll be like, just you're fired, which doesn't happen often because like there's dudes doing 30+ years in the government. So
Yeah. Bro, would it be safe to say that there's a lot of people who over rely on you at your job? Because like people be like, I'm telling you, bro, like that time that Brad got up from the pressure and I'm like, hey man, whatever. He goes, I had to take a fucking call for work. I'm like, at 8:30 at night?
we kind of explain it as like sometimes I feel like an overpaid babysitter, but for people that are older than me, and it's just like just go out there, do your job,
You got a
come
whole
back,
ass
get
degree in
paid.
this, bro.
like not you don't have to be liked by everyone. You don't have to like everyone. I don't care. Come to work, do your job, go home, get paid.
Yeah.
Like that's my feeling on it, but people get into their feelings and it's like, well, you didn't like me today. I'm like, well, fuck, he doesn't have to. I don't know.
Oh man, I can imagine how stressful that bullshit has to be. But yeah, but like if anybody who's been here for a while, you know how fucking annoyed Brad's job makes him. Like,
I mean, I like my job in certain circumstances. There are parts of it where I just like I could take it or leave it.
I can
really.
take it or leave it. Yeah. Where's the you say, Brad? Like pays good, man. That's
I have one. So it rained in Phoenix, Houston, Vegas. So it rained one day, and we get a call from public, some lady, and she's wondering if we can come dry the road for her. And I'm sitting there going, "What the fuck do you want me to do? Like, do you want me to put do you want me to get a hairdryer out there for you? Like, what the fuck? That is just one of them. And remember, I've been at this job for 10 years. There are multiple.
She said, "Can you bring some towels?"
Pretty much, that's what it was like. It's like,
hey,
and it's not like her
Can you
road.
come over here and bring on that big towel from the? I know y'all got one in that closet. Can y'all go bring it over and then bring in that industrial fan so they can make sure that the dirt isn't mud? Okay, okay.
And the thing is, her road wasn't flooded. We know the road. Like, it's got good drainage, all that.
It was
She just wanted her road dry, and it's just like, God, don't know what to tell you.
Hey, can you get God on speed dial? I want him to go ahead and dry up this road here.
Sometimes that's what they think. They think we control the weather or some shit. Like, why did my property flood? It's like, because it fucking rained for like 4 hours. Like, what the fuck you want?
That reminds me, I saw a TikTok yesterday. So Dunkin' just got like popping bubbles, which is like boba, for their refreshers. And
wait, does the boba pop in your mouth?
Yeah, it's like fruit. It's like fruit boba where like it pops and there's I don't know. I've never had it. But this guy on TikTok was like, we've had the popping bubbles for one day, and I clocked in for my shift, and immediately somebody asked if they could get it on their like bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich.
The hell?
Fuck yeah, you can. I want to see
Yeah,
this
we'll
shit.
put
You
it
got to
on the
eat it in
side.
front of me though.
Yeah, we'll put it on the side. Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if anybody's ever like gone into like Jesus Christ, ever gone to like a McDonald's
Speaking
or
of
something?
Jesus Christ. Oh.
Yeah, and gone in there and been like, "Hey, yeah, I want a burger. Yeah, I'll take a double cheeseburger. But can you grill the patty with the McAfee coffee? Can you put the McAfee coffee infused into the burger?"
You know, I like a nice like a nice like a nice
What?
like a nice brewed burger.
Gio's just saying camera names at this.
Nice like
Nice.
like a nice Leon, Nikon.
And there's another
No.
Alex Jones conspiracy. The local government controls the weather, and they're turning the lizards French. The gay frogs, man,
Oui, oui.
and the French lizards. All right, man. Well, we're gonna
Happy
go.
Pride Month.
Oh,
Happy
I have
Pride.
another one. I have another one. So we had our street sweepers out.
Mhm.
So they sweep up the dust from the road, and we get a call. This dude is like, "If y'all use the street sweeper again, I'm calling the sheriffs. We have a bunch of asthmatics here." And I'm just like,
Hey, we work for the city.
I'm like,
Motherfucker.
first of all, there's no way I can fix that with street sweeper. That's what a street sweeper does. It fucking sweeps the dust up. Like I don't fucking can't do anything about that. Second of all, why the fuck are you living in Arizona if you're an asthmatic?
You got nowhere else to go, bro.
This man is
That's so
done, bro.
silly. Hey, I'm calling the cops on you for using the street sweepers. You know, the cops, part of the city government, and the street sweepers have been put out for the city government. Who the fuck are you? Oh yeah, the cops are gonna arrest me, sir.
Like,
for
no,
doing my
that's the
fucking
thing.
job.
It's like, and I don't think they get it that like like cops or sheriffs and all that. They're all part of the local government force. So it's just like he's gonna call the sheriffs out there and gonna look at us and go, "I don't fucking know." We'll be like, "We don't fucking know. Keep sweeping."
Oh my
Keep the
god,
car off
man.
the street.
That's fucking dumb, bro. Ever tell y'all about what's it called? The time there was somebody took a shit in the fucking what's it called, highway. They had to take that shit from the other end of the hotel to the other one to go throw it in the fucking yeah. Hey, spring break was fun, bro.
Oh, Brenda was telling me what happened at her office yesterday. So she works at a doctor's office, and apparently one of the patients couldn't wait to get inside, so they decided to piss in their bushes outside.
Well, look, man.
You know, if you ask to
That's
go to
what
the
if
bathroom,
they're
they'll let you
4K,
through.
like, is
I
this
mean,
on
no, you
camera?
go around the back of the building.
I don't think they have cameras though. I don't think there's any cameras, but
Just to go
wait,
around the
wait,
back
wait.
of the
So
building.
hold on.
there's
So-
two bathrooms in the building generally,
Uh-huh.
and usually
you ask them,
one's
they'll just let you
unoccupied
back.
because I always have to pee when I have to go there. So there's usually one unoccupied. So he
So-
just couldn't make it. I guess he was just in front of the building. Was like, "Can't make it."
Yeah, but that's when you rush to the side and the back, so you don't have a public indecency problem.
Yeah, you don't have a public
Not the
indecency
front
charge.
fucking
What the
bushes,
hell,
bro.
man?
That's what my
Mm.
problem is. I mean, like, hey, if you gotta go, as a person who grew up with like having bladder problem as a kid, you learn that when you gotta go, you just gotta find a place to go pee.
Well, yeah, and that's the thing. You got to find that like I've
That's
been drunk in public before. Like I've had to pee behind a dumpster too. Like, but you like hide yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Social contract.
Yeah, man. You know, but yeah. Oh my god, Brenda, I can only imagine how many times she's had to see that. You know, but
There's so, and you have to remember, like, it's a doctor's office, so most of the patients are elderly.
He said, "There's
That-
more."
She's literally had people shit in the lobby, like multiple
Now that-
times.
been there, done
But
that.
but
you
you
know.
generally they're older, and I don't know if they don't notice Because apparently one guy shit and it rolled down his pant leg and just went onto the lobby floor.
You're supposed to. I mean, like, I would think that, like, hey, if this problem has happened before, because this can't be the first time this has happened.
No,
I
it
think
can't. But
it's incontinence.
yeah, and
Yeah.
the thing is, so Brenda's the office manager. So the great thing is she can't do anything with that because that's a hazard. So she has to get one of the fucking nurses to do it.
Someone get this shit. hey, yo,
Who's the newest in the office? You go do it.
Lucifer came in and he did shit on the goddamn. Hey, come clean this up. Yeah, girl, I'll talk to you at lunch.
Hey, we got a 10-1 out on the lobby.
We got a 10-1 in the lobby. Oh man. All right, well, we're gonna go to break, and when we come back, we're gonna talk all about Loki episode 4. Wait, 3. Wait, what? 3? Okay.
3.
Shit,
Sir.
what number is it on the
It's
on
3.
The title?
It's
Okay.
3 in the title.
Okay,
You're just
cool.
fucked up today.
Man, fuck you, bro. I can't remember shit. We'll be back for that after the break. See you guys in a few. Hey, I'm Rolando Mendoza, and this is
Jabril Newton.
and we are the hosts of High Flyer Radio. And finally, pro wrestling has come back to the Nerdcore podcast feed in the form of a show hosted by Jabril and I. And we talk about everything and anything in the pro wrestling world on Mondays at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Nothing's off limits. Whatever you guys want to talk about, if it's from AEW to SmackDown to Raw to NXT, nothing's off the table. We can talk about it.
We're going to talk all about it. And if you can get it a day early, you should go to the www.patreon.com/thenerdcore and pledge to the tiers on there so you can get this show and a lot of shows days early before anybody else gets to hear it. But enough talking about it. We'll go ahead and see you there at the Squared Circle.
Oh, yeah.
Don't tap out. Tune in.
Tune in.
Hello, guys and gals, and you're listening to The Ladies of Nerdcore. I am your host, Daniela Nunez, and along with my amazing co-host, Ashley Garcia, we discuss many things like social impact, pop culture, political realms, and any controversy surrounding the Nerdverse. Tune in and listen to us bi-weekly on the Nerdcore podcast feed, and we will love to chat and hear your thoughts on our wonderful show. And thank you again for listening to The Ladies of Nerdcore.
Hey everyone, my name is Raul, the Nerdy Chicano, and I am the host of The Impaired Files. The Impaired Files is an interview show brought to you every Thursday on the Nerdcore podcast feed. And I interview people such as filmmakers, content creators on YouTube, and podcasters like Colton Geschwander. And if you want to listen to that early, a whole week early, all you got to do is go to the Patreon and pledge to the $1 tier. And if you want to listen to it with the general public, then go to Nerdcore podcast feed on anchor.fm/the Nerdcore. And the case is closed, but it's not classified. See you guys there.
Hey, it's Ashley from the Gamer Core. You may remember me from such episodes as Big Screen Mess, Mo Money Mo Platforms, and Brad Can Read. Tune in weekly as I blab with my co-hosts Raul the Nerdy Chicano and Brad the Random Germ about the latest news in gaming and gush over what we're playing at the moment. Oh yeah, and we got the deals too. Keep up with the latest deals in gaming and what's happening as I mediate Brad and Raul fighting like a married couple. Will Death Stranding ever come out? Will Cyberpunk 2077 live up to the hype? Is a next gen worth a $500 console price tag? And has there ever been a movie adaptation of a video game that's been done right? It's all on the Gamer Core podcast, everywhere where podcasts are.
Hey guys, this is Brad, aka Young Yoda. Raul said I had to make an ad, so that's what I'm doing. It's supposed to be for Unstructured, but as you guys know, you can freaking catch me everywhere when it comes to this podcast feed. You can find me on the Nerd Cores, on Gamer Cores, on Nerdy Chicanos sometimes when I get lost. But for this particular one, I want you guys to go check out Unstructured. The Raul gave me free reign to do whatever I want to do. I don't know what he was thinking. So go hear me talk about LeBron James and Taco Tuesday, vaping, so many other freaking weird topics that chimichangas, that's a good one. Shout out to Deadpool. And yeah, I guess this is the end of the ad. So if you guys want to find me, you can find me all over the place on this podcast feed. Anyways, thank you guys for listening. I love you all. And nerd up.
Hey everyone, I'm Raul.
And I'm Brad.
and we're the hosts of the Nerdcore podcast, the podcast that talks that nerd. Not on this ad, right? And we come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Saturday. On the Mondays, we talk the news. That's the box office, the news of the week, and your trailer talk if there is any. And on Tuesday, we have our theme review. And on Saturday, you have a Saturday morning review, usually movies that have come out in the week or anything we want to talk about. Right, Brett?
Exactly. Whatever we want to talk about, this is our show. If you don't like it, then you don't have to listen.
We're the flagship show of the Nerdcore podcast feed, and we can be found everywhere you can listen to podcasts like Stitcher, Apple Podcasts. So if you want to talk that nerd stuff with us every Monday, Tuesday, and Saturday, make sure you tune in. And Brad?
Young Yoda out.
What's up, everyone? We're back on the Nerdcore Live Show, and my knees are killing me at the moment.
Hey.
And yeah, that's how I know it's going to
Damn,
rain,
what
bro.
the hell was you doing? Squats?
Man, bro, what's it called? Every time it's going to start raining, my knees start to kill me, bro.
Oh,
The way that shit moves,
my
it's a movie.
Yeah, man. I got whatever my fucking grandma would say is real, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
My grandmother
It is real.
and my mom and my aunts all do it.
So I
still.
got some more details from Brenda
real,
on,
motherfucker.
on the whole bathroom issues at her work.
Uh-huh.
Apparently, it was a lady who went into the bushes the other day.
Oh, well,
Speaking of wrestling, I'll guess the tag team Breezango will be in AEW in a few months. I don't think that they're going to head there, man. I don't think so. A lot of WWE releases today. I don't think Breezango goes to AEW. Nah, I don't even think that that's like a big, what's it called, acquisition for AEW to have.
Where's
Nah.
Carlito at?
I think he's independently doing work.
I don't know.
I don't fucking remember.
face of people that don't want to be cool.
She's eating
Yeah.
apples.
But by the way, guys, I want to thank you all so much for getting us to 175 subscribers. Ever since we started back again with YouTube, going back to streaming on YouTube as well, we went up from like I want to say like 121 to like 175. So 25 more, and we'll be at 200, baby. So
Hell yeah.
you know, go ahead and just keep on, fucking subscribing, y'all. Thank you. It means a lot.
I'm proud of her.
Can I do it, Ro? Can I do it?
What?
Be sure to hit that subscribe button.
Fuck off. All right, man. What's it called? Let's get ready for this. And y'all. Oh, let me go ahead and what's it called? Get my banner ready.
Some words later.
Words.
Some what?
I have some words later.
Okay. Let me go ahead and just introduce first.
I have a
Okay.
paragraph typed out. I have some words
Anger is a gift.
regarding
right.
this episode.
So, y'all, we're here to discuss Loki episode 3. That means we are going to be discussing the show in all its length. In all of its spoiler glory. That means if you guys don't care, you do care about spoilers, you're gonna want to stop listening here. If you don't care about it, you can keep listening. Either way, how it goes is your one and only spoiler warning, and it is in effect in a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I know. You see.
No.
Stop it.
Sometimes
the DMCA will come for me.
I have that same pop
and it
vinyl.
won't be wonderful at all.
It will be wonderful.
All right. First
the
of all,
reboot is actually pretty good. Not gonna lie.
First of all, congrats to Keon. He's about almost all the way caught up with the universe. He's got 2 more episodes of Falcon and Winter Soldier left. And yeah. Congrats, bro. You finally said fuck watching it with
I
them.
really
huh?
appreciate it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just got, if you want things done, you just got to do it yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
Ain't no more waiting around.
So,
Yeah. But first of all, Keon, what did you think about WandaVision since you did get to finish that one?
I love WandaVision.
Yeah?
It started off really weird because it went back to like, what was the connection I made it to? Was it I Love Lucy? No, I don't think it was I Love Lucy. It was
the Dick Van Dyke?
Dick Van Dyke. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Dick Van Dyke show. And I was like, I don't know how I feel about this world. Like it was weird. And then like the more episodes I watched, I was like, okay, so I see what's going on. Like I started to kind of like connect some pieces, with Wanda, and I was like, damn, she really like she did all this, because of what happened. And come the end of it, I was just like, bro, this show is actually like really good. I wish that I could have experienced it with my friends, but just
Damn,
things
passive
happen.
aggressive much?
Passive aggressive much. Well,
It's whatever.
yeah, I'll be here to ask you what your thoughts are on the Falcon and Winter Soldier when you finish it. But since you haven't been here for the other reviews, I want to go ahead and get your thoughts. We'll go from what's it called, Keon, all the way back up to me. But Keon, what did you think about episode 1 and 2, and what are your thoughts on episode 3 of Loki?
Episode 1 was okay. I'm trying to remember because it's still fresh on my mind, kind of. So episode 1 was interesting, I should say. It was pretty. It wasn't that good, really, in my opinion. It was just kind of like the introduction. Normally, the introduction usually isn't that good. Like with WandaVision, I should say. Like the first episode was just kind of like, in my opinion, it was just like, am I gonna like this? And then come second episode, I was like, okay, like I see what they're going for, but I like how they're kind of going into like the multiverse side of things, because it seems like what they're doing with Loki is introducing the multiverse, which is like the whole plot of the second Doctor Strange movie, the Multiverse of Madness, with the timekeepers and the branching, what's it called, the time
the variants or what? Yeah.
No, not the variants, but like you remember how when Sylvie
the sacred timeline.
Yeah, the sacred timeline. Yeah, like the branching timelines. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
So that's what it seems like they're setting up. Can't really know for sure, but I like the second episode. Third episode, I'm gonna let everyone else speak on the third episode first before I say anything.
All right.
Because I don't know.
You're safe. You go for it, bro.
Bro, you can go for it.
So the third episode, I actually just watched it today.
Yeah.
And it was.
You want me to give you time so you can collect your thoughts, or
yeah, just give me like I'll say like after Rachel.
All right, Gio. What were your thoughts on episode 3 of Loki?
Episode 1 was really strong to me. Episode 2, I was like, okay, it's the stuff I want. Episode 3, it really felt like, okay, they were gonna take us somewhere, and I thought they were gonna get us a lot faster there than I thought the show was gonna be. And then said, "Psych, you are right, Gio. We're not ready yet." And just gave like, to me, this whole episode felt like bullshit. Like I was okay, like there's some conversation going on, but I was like, "Lamentus, I lament ye. I don't give a fuck." And there was like moments of like, okay, there's something. I was like, oh, are they gonna pick up on that? Of like, is Loki gonna feel bad about class stuff? Nope, we're gonna get on a train and get drunk. And it's like, why does he get drunk? Well, we can't really get too deep in that. We were just gonna throw him out of the train, before we actually talk about the fact that he got drunk to prepare. Like, huh? Okay. Oh, so we're not talking about alcoholism. Okay. Are we talking about love? No. Yes. No. Oh, Loki's just trying to be clever. We're just having a clever conversation, poetic. When are we gonna get deep here? Like, I'm looking for the depth that I had in episode 1. I'm looking for that again, because this shaky combat, whatever the fuck was going on, and like, you can't enchant somebody, but you can fucking reverse a building going back up. Like it's bullshit. This
Um,
episode's bullshit.
so, Rachel, Rachel, what are your thoughts on Loki episode 3?
So
Reggie.
y'all know I've been on the fence about this entire show so far. I think this episode was more just visually pleasing. I think plot-wise, it was just a lot of. I feel like it was just a filler episode. It didn't really give us anything to drive the plot. My thing is not an issue with the episode itself. It's so. Previously, the only representation we had of a queer identity in the MCU was Gay Joe Russo. And we now have confirmed a leading character who is queer. They, obviously they didn't state the specific identity, but it has been accepted as bisexual, which is fine. I'm happy for it. We need the representation, and for it to be a major character is big. But also within Norse mythology, Loki is queer. My issue is with the it's very clear within the community that there's a lot of disrespect towards other sexualities, and that's the thing. Is like there's as a pansexual, there are other pansexuals who are choosing to be biphobic because they want Loki to fit their specific narrative that they wanted. They wanted him to be a specific thing, and they didn't get that. So now they're like, "Well, this is trash." And I'm like, "You're like, you keep complaining like that after we just got something like a landmark, plot thing that like." If Marvel sees that that like a select group of people are complaining about it, they're not going to want to give us any more of it. Like they're not going to give us that representation in the queer community if we're sitting here complaining about. Well, not me, because I'm happy for it regardless. But if there's groups of people complaining about the specific identity, which is ridiculous. Yeah.
What a weird fucking hill to die on with the amount of blurredness there is between bisexuality and pansexuality. That's so.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. It's within like pretty much every sexuality where like there's a lot of discrimination between them, but like between like bisexuals and pansexuals specifically, there is a lot of discrimination. And I'm like, it makes me embarrassed that I align myself with pansexuality, which obviously that doesn't mean anything because my identity is my identity and I don't associate with that. But yeah.
You want to come back to you, Keon, or what's up?
Okay, so here's the thing about episode 3. I just want to say for the record that I know a lot of people like have a problem with the fact that Loki even like came out that way. I have no problem with that because I knew.
Good episode. Surprised they had Mephisto be the bartender on the train.
Yeah, because damn well that wasn't the first glass Loki broke, and that was
Another one.
Wait, that does remind me.
More.
Wait, that does remind me. I saw somebody raised a good question on TikTok about like at the TVA, all his powers were like rendered useless.
Mm-hmm.
Shouldn't he have been in his natural like state?
Frost giant
State? Yeah.
I don't fucking know.
No clue.
I don't understand the rules of what's it called, states of. You know what? Whatever. Keon, you finish up your thoughts.
So yeah, I don't have a problem with it because, like Rachel said,
that's usually how it is. Also,
gave birth to a fucking wolf. He gave birth to Fenrir, I think his name is. So like he,
in mythology,
he's
gender fluid. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't have a problem with it. I will say Sylvie, I seem to have found a deep connection for her because I think what it was when her and Loki were going back and forth. And he was like, "Oh, what? You're gonna take them on, but you can't take them on by yourself." And she like walked off and started screaming and like exploded. I was like, God damn. I'll just say she can absolutely enchant me any day.
Take a step on your nail.
No consent.
No.
Oh.
I don't.
Man, I don't care.
Oh, CNC.
Sylvie.
Okay.
She a bad one. You know what I'm saying? But I will say that what didn't make sense, I saw it too, Gio. How the fuck was Loki able to reverse a building fall? I saw that and I was like, what? Like, it didn't make sense. I'm like, where did he get that power from? Like, so, and why didn't he
time
just
stone? Man stole a time stone.
Yeah, definitely. Did he still have the time stone? I
don't know.
Hold on. The Tesseract isn't the time stone, right?
No,
I thought it was
but
something
the whole drawer full of fucking stones.
Yeah,
that one.
the time stone is the green one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
If he answered, then he should be like, wait, I got this one.
Would you tell Sylvie that though? I wouldn't tell Sylvie that.
Yeah.
Stab me in the back and take the stone.
Well, tell
that's
the
good.
fucking audience. How about me? Tell me.
But so did you guys notice how like sometimes they were throwing like their power at people, like they were throwing like power at people.
Yeah.
They doing it the whole time.
Yeah.
Like they would just throw it at one person and then just fist fight the rest.
I guess you have to be frustrated enough to go, ooh.
Like no. If that was me, everybody in that room getting folded, bro. Like I don't care. Like everybody getting folded like leg quarters. I don't care.
Catching a
like,
fade.
If they made it too easy, they would have got to the ship and wrecked.
Time stone. Rachel's got me.
The Witcher 3.
Put me in WandaVision.
In the Witcher 3, you gotta like the stamina has to go back up. So it takes some time. If you ain't been working on your art,
All right, I want to get Brad's thoughts on this episode. Brad, what you think?
I actually like this episode. I mean, it was very visually pleasing. I like the banter between Sylvie and Loki. Did much get accomplished in this? Not really, but I got to see a scene from Kill Bill in it. Fuck
yeah. I'm right there with you, Brad. I actually like
the first one were a slow burn, and then this might be a filler episode, and nothing doesn't really get told or shown, but I liked it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, man. I like this episode. I like this one a whole lot more than the pilot.
I mean, I did find it funny. They just walked the whole way with fucking moon raining down at them. Like, I guess they're gonna be fine. They're the main characters. Star Wars fucking shit. Like nothing.
It's not like when fucking Thanos decided to bring down a whole moon and destroy it.
Yeah,
we were seeing like all those things like come down and stuff. But this one was different. They were like, oh, it's not gonna hit them. Nah, I can't hit them. But I really like this. I like this episode. I really enjoyed just how much more we got to learn about Loki and about Sylvie. I like that we got that scene with Sylvie and I can't remember her name, but lady from the, where it was like, no, I don't. Yeah, it's like, oh, I don't know who you are, and it's like, and you see that Sylvie has great power, but like it's not enough. And then you get told later on that it's like, yeah, my powers only work on the weak-minded. Like those who have a strong power in their mind, I can't really control them all too well. And I really like that. I like just how much we learned about Sylvie in here. And also, I'm going to pose this question. We find out that all the TVA agents, the people who work at TVA, they're all variants. But are we really this reluctant to trust the word of a Loki? Even though Sylvie doesn't want to be considered a Loki, she's still a Loki. Are we really going to go ahead and go with that?
I mean, to me, they had to come from somewhere.
Yeah,
I don't
but-
believe they were just like made. To me, it makes sense. They're all variants, especially with the one Mobius. Is it Mobius?
Yeah.
That his name? Talking about jet skis.
Hmm.
And watching other YouTubers explain, it's like he probably got pulled from a jet ski. That's why he's so fucking infatuated with it. Because who's infatuated with a jet ski?
That and him not knowing where the water rings came from.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I like my mind is like, okay, maybe I'm gonna believe it, but like on the other side, like it's like maybe Sylvie's trying to what's it called, get Loki to trust her and like believe her, so that way she can what's it called stab his back too. But like I don't know. I'm like we're at a really interesting part within this series. This is the halfway point, by the way, because we have 6 episodes in this series. So I'm just like really either like, is this true or like is she fucking with him? She fucking with him.
No, what was her name again? Sheila? Sorry.
Sylvie.
Sylvie.
No,
I've been drinking rum just right now. Sorry.
Sylvie is the Sheila. Her name is Sylvie.
So is Sylvie the Enchantress? Is she a
yeah.
Loki?
Mhm.
Is she all the above?
She's an all the above.
Okay.
That's what
thought
she's
Kale was
going
gonna
with.
say,
Because we were
she's a
getting,
baddie,
we were
that's what
getting
she
into
is.
a whole words of things with Burke, and Burke's like, she's Enchantress, which that's true.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
it's
yeah.
also a Loki.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And you know, damn it, I lost it.
Sylvia. I don't know.
Yeah.
Sheila?
I like
Sheila?
I like the part in the bar, dude. I don't have we ever heard the Asgardian language like being spoken before
No, not really.
in this
I don't
universe?
think so.
I mean, maybe in the Thor Dark World, but I don't remember shit from that horrible movie.
Fuck if I remember that movie.
That was more like Norse. It was just like Norse.
No, they're saying Asgardian in the fucking
It was kind of
Yeah,
nice
that's
hearing
what-
that song, though.
Okay, I subtitled.
Yeah, that was a good song. I actually enjoyed that song.
Yeah.
That was-
Sheila.
Doc-
Belly.
The
But yeah,
God of
I really
Dr.
like
Thunder.
that part. I like that part, and like where you obviously see that like this Loki's a lot different than our other Loki, and how like he's having fun, but then he gets to that part where he's like speaking in the language, like singing in the language, and you kind of feel this like sort of remorse from Loki, but
Well,
kind of
and-
like this like
and just-
missing of his people.
Well, and just him thinking and just talking about his mother, which
Yeah.
he figures out he's the one why she's dead.
Yeah,
So it's just this Loki is getting a whole lot of, damn, I did a lot of bad shit.
yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. I'm a sucker for your one shots, right? I love those one shots.
Mhm.
If you do them right, I was like, with this one, like I was like, man, I could just tell that this was on a green screen because they had to stop. Okay, wait for the camera to get back so that we can go back to position. What's it called? And then we keep going. Like it was fine, but like to me, what to me was important there was our ending, like that the fucking thing blow up and they can't leave. So like now, what's gonna happen? Like I have a feeling that the TVA are gonna find a way to get to them in what's it called in Lamentus 1 and pull them back out.
Yeah.
But like part of me is thinking like, yo, what happens if they just die? And we're starting to follow a different Sylvie and a different Loki in a different timeline.
That'd be really interesting.
Because
Yeah,
that would just be crazy. Like the show is like, oh, y'all thought this was the Loki that mattered? No, because Loki in this X timeline.
Tennis Loki is the one that fucking matters.
Yeah. Loki in
that's
this
stupid.
timeline is the one that's like even badder and like he's doing a lot of other stuff or like, yeah. I don't know. What do you guys think about next week? Like, do we think the TVA is gonna pull him out, or do we think like maybe I'm onto something here?
I think whatever it is, okay. Tom, I almost called him Loki. Tom Hiddleston in an interview talked about like, someone asked like what his favorite episode was, and he said that like episode 4 was like a place where like something happens, like a big turning point happens in the show. And so I'm looking forward to whatever it is, and I'm like, Yo, I'm all for the like giant swings that'll never happen on television, and like Raul, your theory is like the biggest swing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Just kill him all.
Yeah,
off in the
to me,
fourth
I just
episode.
the TV like Mobius is gonna find him and just bring him back.
Or King
How do we,
Monster finally
how do we
shows up.
not know that he's not pulling that he's now pulling a Paul Bettany though?
Yeah, because like Paul was like,
Because Paul Bettany was like, I got
working-
to work with somebody I've been wanting to work with my whole life, and he was talking about himself.
Because Tom's more genuine than that.
All right, so I had a theory just right now. So Sylvie says she can only, do it on the weak-minded.
Mm-hmm.
What if this is all just a shit in Loki's brain? What if she was lying?
That's the thing. It's like that's what I'm starting to think about too. It's like, what if she's fucking with him? Like, what if they didn't?
And trying to get him for some reason.
Because she is prying. She's asking questions.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like, yeah, I feel like those are two big giant swings. Like I think that like, of course, the bigger swing is like Loki and Sylvie die. And like we find another Sylvie and another Loki on another time, but like that whole like, oh, dude, Sylvie actually was able to like, get to you and like really start to like mess with you, which would be really interesting. But what's up?
Look at the private chat.
Oh god. Oh fuck! I unplugged my damn headphones.
Stacy.
Oh my god!
I couldn't sing it.
Yeah, I know you couldn't sing it, but yeah, I'm just I feel like this episode. I don't know, Brad, if it's just the person in me who loves like dialogue driven episodes and loves just like sitting down and just getting to hear like all this exposition and like
I just like the banter.
And I
like the banter back and forth,
bro.
and them like seemingly like they're going to go forward. Not maybe friends, but trying to survive together and working that way. But again, we don't. This is a whole different show of not everything's as it seems.
Yeah. So want to get some
that part. I just have to bring this up because like I just want to say that this part had me crying laughing. But that part when they go to like I can't remember what the woman's name was. They go to her house and Loki tells Sylvie, brute force isn't. Basically brute force isn't what you want to do. And she's like, I got it. And just kicks the door down and she gets blasted with that rail gun. And then Loki looks at her and he's like, it amazes me how you actually made it this far. That part had me crying just because I was like, damn, that was a big shot. And literally like 5 minutes later, Loki gets blasted for trying to protect.
Yeah.
Pretend it's a husband. The wife is like, my husband has never been that nice, bitch.
I just unplugged my headphones. Thanks, Raul. I appreciate it.
Sorry, man. I still can't believe it, dude. In the trailer, we literally got a shot of Sylvie, and we didn't know. Like, look at this, man. I was trying to remember the trailer, dude. We got this shot in the trailer.
And it looked like Black Widow.
We thought it was Black Widow. But it was, it's Sylvie, bro.
I was like, yeah, because the hue, it's because of like the color on the hair makes it look.
I can't believe we literally got what's it called? This
sword and everything. God damn! I want our Loki to have the sword for a second, just to see what he'll do with it.
Yeah,
we got duped.
We gotta do it, man. But I'm really excited to see where we go next week. If it's true that like this is a big, I mean, it has to be, don't you think? Because like it's
ramping up.
It's ramping up. Like
the first two were a slow burn. It's kind of like WandaVision. It's starting to ramp up.
We're in the second half of the season. We gotta start getting somewhere.
Yeah.
Come on.
Mm. But any final thoughts, y'all? What do y'all want to say anything before we get out of here? About the episode
next week.
All right.
I just want to say that Agnes got fucked with those rings. That was the one thing I remember that I'll say. That was probably I was screaming when I saw this shit. I was like, this Woman, Wanda is bad as bleep. Cause man, I'll actually go watch this shit over. I promise you, I will.
So, well, they did cast Sean Bean as a Loki variant. Someone's got to go.
Oh, now, Raul, do you think we get to see Matt Damon as a Loki variant?
Oh, that's gonna be fucking. That'd be so stupid, bro. That'd be
Matt
so
Damon.
stupid. Matt Damon. But
It took me to today. It took me to today to notice that my guy Lightning McQueen is Mobius.
yeah,
I
man.
didn't even know that. I didn't know that. I didn't recognize his face. I mean, who the fuck looks for
How did you
Owen
not
Wilson's
recognize
face?
Owen Wilson's nose at like a 90 degree?
Looks for
How did you
Owen
not
Wilson's
notice
face.
that?
I mean, like,
I made
genuinely.
Raul watch or listen to a sketch that's called like Owen Wilson ASMR.
Wow.
Do you guys think?
Wow.
Do you guys think that he's gonna say "wow" by the end of the
Wow.
season?
Duh.
He better.
Well, they
Wow.
said they cut it out. They said they cut it out of the show.
Really?
Yeah, I saw an article. I
come
haven't read
on,
it, but they were
man.
saying that they was
Wow.
gonna say it because it probably would have the perfect time would have been at the end of episode 2, which just been like he goes to the wow.
Wow.
Or when he's talking about like the differences between his powers,
Zero
Loki.
stars.
Wow.
That would have been a great.
Yeah, I
what's it
mean,
called?
like,
Moment
Professor Loki, like,
wow.
Wow.
All right, man.
Wow.
Well,
0 stars.
0 stars without if he doesn't say what's it called. Wow. But we'll see you guys next week for another review of Loki. But tomorrow we'll be back for another episode of the live show. We're gonna talk about that new Shang-Chi trailer, baby. Woo, man. That new
I didn't
Shang-Chi.
know they were making another Hulk movie.
Yeah,
I'll
man.
be here
Abomination.
tomorrow.
You won't
I
be here
said
tomorrow.
7 rings.
I'm going to do white people things.
Oh,
7
Wait,
rings,
what'd you say,
bro.
bro?
No, we're gonna be talking about the Shang-Chi trailer tomorrow.
mhm.
Shang-Chi. Yeah, man. I'm excited, man. That trailer was badass, dude. Oh man. Oh, man, that did more for me than the Eternals trailer did for me.
Oh yeah.
Interesting.
I don't know,
Oh
man.
yeah.
What?
I'm talking about it now. No.
I saw my long-time crush in that trailer, and I don't think anything could beat that.
Oh, Salma Hayek? Yeah, I know, bro.
No.
Dude, I'm finna watch the hit.
Obviously, ain't
Don Lee?
AJ.
Oh, Don Lee?
No.
Oh, Angelina
song, Don?
Jolie.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
Angelina Jolie.
sorry.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
childhood
bro.
crush. I've
My crush is Masong.
Salma Hayek.
No, my crush is Don Lee or Masong Deck.
Long neck. All right, man. Thank you all so much for
I
sticking
just
with us.
want
Let me
him to
go
hold
ahead
me
and-
in his strong arms.
We're gonna go ahead and take out the banner, so we'll stop talking that Loki talk. All right. So Brad, what's it called? Oh, sorry. No, let's go ahead and plug it up. Yeah.
We gotta plug it up, people.
Gio, where you want to let them know where they can find you?
Hi. You can find me at MediaMartyr17. That's MEDIAMARTYR17 on Twitter. Linktree in description. You can find me in a lot of those places. And the timing was so fucking perfect. Right at the end of the show, I get my Sloppy Joe.
Hell yeah.
Shit, man. I thought you were gonna say sloppy toppy. I'm like, what?
Dinner and a show.
My DMs are open. I'm
I'm
vaccinated.
Man, that man's got that sloppy. All right. Share Club Pod, right? You know, you gotta plug
Share
that.
Club Pod.
Share Club. Oh yes, Share Club Pod is my home, in which every Fridays at 3 p.m. We talk about the film, TV, music, or piece of literature that Michelle and I consumed for the week. This Friday, today, if you're listening to this on time, released our episode talking about Things Fall Apart, which was like a most anticipated, if anticipated is a word to describe us having to push it basically all year, because life happens, and then life happens again. Next week, this coming Friday, will be our episode with our very own Rhodes Scholar, Brad, aka Young Yoda, talking about Throne of Blood.
Hey.
And I can't wait to be invited back. That was
It was
truly
so
a fun episode for me.
Yeah.
I totally just geeked out on Curacao. I was like, "It's so cool."
And I keep that on
No.
Macbeth.
And I was like, Gio, how is this with Macbeth? Because I can't read Old English.
Technically, and then I stopped myself in the episode. I was like, technically, it's Middle English, but whatever.
Can't read that either.
Can't read that one either, bro.
Nope.
Read up the words. You know them.
So, Keon, you want to know what they want to let them know where they can find you? You know,
You
get
can
into all
find
sorts of trouble.
you can find me on twitter.com/Mr. Chillzone, and you can find me on YouTube at the same time, youtube.com/Mr. Chillzone.
Wait, you got your own name, Mr. Chillzone, up in there?
URL,
That means
baby.
that means you got more than 100 subscribers.
Hey,
There you go. You're doing way better than Raul.
Duncan Joseph. I was like, wait, hold on. Do I have that? Fuck you, Brad.
Let me.
Y'all
let
motherfuckers
me-
better be subscribed.
Okay, I lied. Just youtube.com. Just find the link. It's probably gonna be on my Twitter. So yeah.
How many subscribers you got, bro? Because if you're at 100, you can already claim your custom
I'm
URL.
not at 100. I
Okay.
haven't
I have a-
uploaded.
Get
in
this
months.
man to 100. He
Yeah.
deserves
I
it.
haven't uploaded, bro, and it's probably
matter.
gonna continue.
Doesn't matter.
Someone,
We're gonna
please
get you to 100
get this man to 100 subs.
Yeah. All right, Rachel,
donations.
look it up.
Speaking of this is how little I pay attention to my YouTube channel. I surpassed 500 subscribers recently and did not notice.
Yeah, because you can play the whole game twice, so
Yeah,
you've been at it for a while.
you've been
Yeah,
at
I've been
it.
had it. I've been had it since 2010. Anyways, you can find me everywhere at Lucky Peach, LBCKY Peach, and every Tuesday at noon Central Standard Time, new episodes of my podcast, The Luckiest Peach. The upcoming episode on the 29th will be a birthday special where I talk about the Barbie movies. I also recorded the first July episode where I announced everything releasing in July. And as well as announcing what the other episodes for July will be. So there's that.
But don't expect them to listen to theirs or anyone else's podcast.
No. I will only be listening to Let's Talk About Myths, baby, because that's the one I'm into.
About
All
Greek
right.
pathology.
Greek pathology. All right, Brad. Want to let them know where they can find you and all that wonderful stuff?
Random Germ 101 everywhere. And I'm just going to plug the Nerd Cores. Patreon.com/the Nerd Cores. Give us more money so we can buy more cool shit and do more stupid shit.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Wait, Brad, did you just say you're just gonna fuck the nerd core?
No, I'm just
No,
going to plug.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, I can light some candles
mean-
and get that going for you.
In a sense, that is
Onlyfans.com/bearded wonder.
You plug all of this.
Wonderbeard. Wonder Brad.
Wonder
Wonder
Beard.
Brad.
All right,
Can we
man.
make that a shirt?
Wonder Brad. Just a
Um,
toast with my beard.
I want to make
A
Wonder Brad
toast with my beard as like the
the
pattern.
shape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's really distinct, yeah.
Wonder Brad.
All right, man. As always, you can find me at the Nerd Core. Well, you can't find me on the Nerd Core.
He's right here, right now.
Yeah, the Nerd Chicano on both Instagram and Twitter, and on Twitch.tv/the Nerd Chicano, and on YouTube.com under Roland 100 Mendoza. And you can go ahead and just subscribe. Get me to 100 subscribers, and I can get my own custom URL. Por favor, please. On Mondays, I do Between the Frames, my show where we discuss like movies, aka I discuss everything that's on my shelf right now. I'm making my way through basically my DVD, my Blu-ray collection. Right now, we're making our way through the Essential Fellini box set, and we're talking about La Strada next week on Monday. And it's going to be fun. It's going to be cool. And on Wednesday, we should have another episode of the Nerd Chicano Live. There was none this week because, no guest. Couldn't get a guest. But, it just happens. It just happens. Yeah. But y'all who are patrons on Sunday, we get to talk about this. Brad and myself, No episode on Sunday for live show. We're on the Patreon live doing our episode on the cinema condition for Andrei Tarkovsky's Stalker. And I'm telling you this right now, Brad, I wrote a long ass intro.
Good. 'Cause I need to get into that.
For Andrei, for him, because I introduce filmmakers on every episode. If we haven't talked about the filmmaker before, I wrote a long ass intro for Andrei Tarkovsky.
Yes, Rachel.
What's up, Rachel?
Will Andre be making an appearance?
We
Guess you
won't be
gotta
doing.
pledge. You gotta pledge to the Patreon to find
Dollar
out.
gets you in the door.
Gets you in the door. Yeah, $1, and you get to watch that live on Sunday. You get to hear us talk about Stalker. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna pop this one in later tonight or tomorrow. I don't know what's it called. I'm gonna watch this 2 hours and 41 minutes of philosophical existential beauty. Oh God. But yeah,
So
nice.
Stacy says nice. So after that, it's Fellini's take on Sharknado, isn't it?
Of course. Of course.
Cinema.
Of course. And as always, tomorrow, Nerdcore Live Show. We'll be here to talk about the Shang-Chi trailer. And Bradley, let's get them the fuck out of here. Send them out.
All right, Roll. Them being the host as always. Thank you to my special guest co-host, Rachel and Chillzone. Appreciate you both. And of course, as always, the one and only ho-host, Gio.
Ho, 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 host.
Thank you. I'd like to thank all those who joined us in chat today. Stacy, Aiden. I think that was it. So thank you guys. Appreciate you guys. Thank you to all our listeners out there, all our Patreon supporters. We appreciate each and every one of you. And in this episode, I only got one thing to say and one thing only. Wow. Young Yoda out.
Oh my fucking God.
Wow.
Wow, it's a very nice.